It is true that many applications for visas are getting rejected currently in the United Arab Emirates. The reason is because many applicants have not attached the certificate of good conduct or the police clearance certificate, and as such many applications for visas are getting rejected currently. In this video I'll talk about how to obtain the police clearance certificate or the certificate of good conduct, what requirements are needed, how long it will take for it to be issued, some of the reasons for which the certificate may not be issued, and also I'll talk about quite a number of issues, how you can obtain the certificate for those in Dubai and other Emirates, and I'll also talk about the prices, how much you will need to pay. Try to stick around and let's get started. Whereas there is no official statement from the UAE government, but it is evident that a police clearance certificate must be attached to any residence visa applications. Many resident or employment visa applications are currently getting rejected in the United Arab Emirates due to absence of an attached certificate of good conduct, especially for African nationals and a few Asian nationalities, which leaves a lot of unanswered questions. And in this video I'll answer your most itching questions about the police clearance certificate, how it can be obtained, why it's needed, how much it costs, how long it will take for it to be issued, and also some other requirements that are needed. Why is it needed? Anyway, don't forget to leave your questions in the comment section. I will be glad to answer it. Leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you are new. Share to your colleagues and let's get started. With the current stand of Africans in the UAE, a police clearance certificate must be attached to any application for a visa or else it will be rejected. According to the UAE official government official website, which is u.ae, there are both offline and online ways to obtain a police clearance certificate easily without any hassles. Police clearance certificates in the UAE are often needed during the admission process in educational institutes to apply for jobs or for visa applications. The purpose of the police clearance certificate is to prove that the individual has good conduct and is not involved in any antisocial or illegal activities. So how do you go about getting a certificate? How you can get a police clearance certificate in the UAE? Depending on the emirate that issued your visa, there are a number of ways you could apply for a police clearance certificate. If your visa was issued by the Dubai government, then you have quite a number of options. You can use the Dubai Police app. I will leave a link in the description, or you can go to the Dubai Police website, www.dubaipolice.gov.ae, and you will be able to apply for a police clearance certificate. If your visa was issued by Abudhabi Emirate, then you will need to go to the Ministry of Interior, either physically to the service center for the Ministry of Interior, or you can go to the police stations in Abu Dhabi, or you can also use the Ministry of Interior application that I will also leave a link in the description. For Abu Dhabi and other Emirates, you may use the Ministry of Interior website and apply for the police clearance certificate, or you can also go personally to any police station in the Emirate of Abu Dhabi and apply for a police clearance certificate, and at the reception they will be very glad to assist you. If your visa was issued by the Dubai Emirate, then you can use the Dubai Now application or the Dubai Police application, and in the later part of this video I will show you practically how you can apply for the police clearance certificate. The requirement may differ depending on whether you're inside the UAE or you are outside the UAE, and also whether you're a resident, a visitor or a citizen. The requirements will all differ. The amount that you have to pay, the price will also differ depending on whether you're a citizen, a resident, or a visitor in the United Arab Emirates. And stick around, I'll be showing you practically how the police clearance certificate or the certificate of good conduct could be applied for, and for what reasons it may be rejected, and what requirements you may need to submit. It is also important to know that you can go to the police stations in any of the Emirates physically or personally or individually, and you can apply for the certificate. They will be glad to assist you. Okay, so if you are going to use the Dubai Police application or the website, you can go to www.dubaipolice.gov.ae, or you can search Dubai Police in your web browser. Once you have entered Dubai Police in your web browser, you will go to Police Clearance Certificate or Certificate of Good Conduct section. It is under the Services section. It is under the Services section. Then you go to Police Clearance Certificate. You can open this, and it is important that you familiarize yourself with the information or the service card. If you are outside the UAE, you may need to scan your fingerprints and take them to the UAE embassy in your country for attestation. For you to apply for a police clearance certificate and you're outside the UAE, you will need a fingerprint scan card which is attested by the embassy of UAE in your country. That is the only way you can get the police clearance certificate in case you are outside the UAE. If you are inside the UAE, depending on whether you're a visitor, then we can see the description. This service enables community members to obtain a certificate from the police proving their good conduct in the United Arab Emirates from a security and criminal point of view, in order to present it to officials. And we can also have the beneficiaries. Who are those people? The individuals, citizens, residents, visitors from outside the country and from inside. You can all apply for the police clearance certificate. You will need a valid Emirates ID if you are a resident or a citizen, and a unified number if you are a visitor. You also need a personal photocopy. If you are outside the country, you will need a valid email ID. You need a statement specifying the purpose of the certificate. The requesting party, the applicants without Emirates ID, should take fingerprint. If you're outside, then you need a fingerprint card after being certified by the UAE embassy in your country. When the fingerprints card has been certified by the UAE embassy in your country, then you can submit it to the UAE. Steps to achieve the transaction: fill up the application form, pay the service fees, and then you can submit the request. You will pay online. You can use MasterCard or Visa card. You receive a transaction number. And then the service fees are for citizens, they'll pay 100 dirhams, residents 200. From those outside the UAE, can pay 300 dirhams, 10 dirhams for knowledge fees, 10 dirhams for innovation fees, and additional fee of 100 if applied through the service centers. You can use cash or debit card if you go to the smart police stations, which are spread inside Dubai. And the service channels are Dubai Police Application, the website. You can call 901, you can walk-in machine, drive-through machine, Dubai Now application, or the smart police station. You can approach all these to apply for a police clearance certificate. Working hours 24/7 at the CID, 24/7 at the smart police station. Period of service, how long it will take? It will take 5 minutes for you to get your police clearance certificate if all documents are submitted. It is valid for 3 months after the date of issue, and it is attached to the security agencies. Services provided in official authorities. Smart Dubai application, you can go through all this, When you search for Dubai police in your web browser, it will bring you to all this. You can familiarize yourself with the information that is required, and then you can start the application. You can go to the smart police centers, stations, which are spread throughout Dubai, or you can call the number 901. You can also use the Dubai police application, and you can also go in person or individually to the police stations in Dubai and also apply for the police clearance certificate. This is for people whose visas were issued by the Emirate of Dubai. This is how they can obtain the police clearance certificate. For those whose visas were issued by Abu Dhabi and other Emirates, you will need to take advantage of the Ministry of Interior website or service centers, or you can also use the Ministry of Interior applications, for which I will leave a link in the description. Kindly check out the description for more information and also for all the related links that will be of great importance to you. You can also go through the frequently asked questions and familiarize yourself with a number of important information. That is how briefly you can apply for the certificate of good conduct or the police clearance certificate for those whose visas were issued by the government of Dubai. You can just go to application form, the user type, whether you're a resident or a visitor, or whether you're outside UAE. You can choose enter your Emirates ID, or if you don't have an Emirates ID, you will need to enter your unified ID, which is on your visa, which is printed on your visa. Then you can also enter the requesting or institution, or for what reason you want the certificate, the type of requested party, whether it is a government sector or private sector. Then you can choose the language for which it can be issued. You can also confirm your email, and then you can accept the terms and condition, and also fill the captcha. It can be applied through only 5 steps. You just need to go through the steps. The first step is the application. Second step is attaching the required documents. Third step is confirming the information. Fourth step is paying. And in the fifth step, it will issue or reject your application. For those in Abu Dhabi and other Emirates, you can use the Ministry of Interior website, moi.gov.ae. This is the Ministry of Interior website. Go to the services section. You will need to register, create an account, and after you can be able to access the service. When you create your account, you will be able to access the service. Go to the services section, and then you'll find issuance of clear criminal record certificate. You can also enter all the required information. You can submit the documents. When you submit the documents, you make the payment online. You will also receive your police clearance certificate, or else, if it is rejected, you also receive an email notification stating the reason for the rejection. A certificate of good conduct is only to show that you do not have any criminal cases, or you do not have, you are a model citizen. Actually, you are well behaved. With the current stand of Africans in the UAE, this is very important to show that you are. With the current stand of Africans in the UAE, you will need to attach a police clearance certificate to your application. Whether you have just gotten a new job, your employer will ask you for a police clearance certificate. It is your responsibility to work on it and provide it to your employer, or else you may lose the position. You can apply for the certificate whether you're in a visit visa, you're a visitor, or whether you have a cancelled visa. You can all state the reason for the application. You can state the reason as to why you're applying for the certificate in the application, and then it will be granted. It will be granted. You only need to provide your Emirates ID. Whether it is cancelled or not cancelled, you need to provide your Emirates ID if you're a resident, or you will need to provide your unified number, which is printed on your visa if you have a visit visa. Or for those who are outside the UAE, you will need to do a fingerprint scan card, take it to the embassy of UAE in your country. After it has gotten certified, then you can send it together with your application and you'll receive the certificate. In this part of the video, I'll be showing you how you can use the applications, the Ministry of Interior application and the Dubai Police application, for which I will leave links in the description. You can download this application, or you can go to the Google Play Store and just search for Dubai Police application or the Ministry of Interior application for UAE, MOI UAE, and you can be able to access all the services. Once you have created an account with the applications, you'll be able to access the services panel or the services section. Scroll down to policing services, and then you'll find police clearance certificate. You can choose the emirate in which you are, and you can also choose whether you're a citizen, a resident, a visitor, and you can also choose the country in which you are, the institution that is requesting for the certificate, and for what reason you are requesting for the police clearance certificate, whether you want it issued in English or Arabic. When you pay your fees, you submit the required documents, chances are high that you will get the certificate, or else you will also get a reason for the rejection of your application. That is it for now. I want to end my video at this point. For those in Abu Dhabi, if your visa was issued in Abu Dhabi or other Emirates, you have to use the Ministry of Interior application or the Ministry of Interior website, or you can go to the Ministry of Interior service centers in person and apply for the police clearance certificate. At the reception, they'll be able to assist you and also give you information on what the required documents. For those whose visas were issued by the Dubai government, you may go to the smart police stations which are spread throughout Dubai. You can use the Dubai Now application, you can use the Dubai Police application, you can use the Dubai Police website, or you can call the number 901 and the receptionist will be glad to assist you and also request for some information from you. Once you have paid your money online, you have submitted the required documents, you'll be able to get the certificate. That marks the end of our video. I want to thank you for watching. If you are new, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment below. I'll be glad to answer your question. And that is it for today. Thank you.